Hi, welcome. I just started my live stream. Good evening. Now it's 11:30 p.m. in China. I just finished my Chinese live stream. Oh, welcome, Sammy. I just finished my Chinese live stream. One friend asked me out, but he, yeah, that was very. I mean, he is very far from me, so he said he wanted to hang out after my live stream, but when I finished my live stream and he said, "Well, it's too far," stuff like that. So I said, "Well, when we're closer, then we can hang out together." So I to change of plans, I think I can do a little bit live stream here, um, just to check to do a test whether we have more subscribers coming to the live stream. Also, we can chat a little bit and read some poems. Yeah. So, do you have any topics you want to talk about? Anything you want to say? Um, Let me inform the others. That's because we didn't make a notification on YouTube. That's why I think that's a test. Just to see whether people will be coming without a notification. Um, because usually I watch Chinese dramas. I have done an impression of Untamed, the Untamed before. I think many people love that C drama, and the Untamed in China is also very famous. Um, the main characters were played by two most famous Chinese male actors. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about my interview experience with Tracy McGrady. Oh, you loved it, Untamed. Yeah, I love it too. I mean, it's a very famous show, and the characters there in the show are very famous. The actors nowadays they're like the most famous actors in China. So so I got the lines of the interview prepared so that one thing that I worried very much before the interview was that when I actually meet Tracy McGrady in person, like he is right beside me, will I be thrilled and overwhelmed and I won't be able to say anything? That was the most um that was the thing that I'm afraid of most. Oh yeah, the power of that. Um so I was I did an imagining training before the interview. It was one of my techniques. I imagine Tracy McGrady is by my side, is in front of me. So I try to imagine that he is there and I imagine that I'm looking at him while saying my lines. So instead of just reciting the lines, I was actually acting or performing the lines. Um, Literally, like there's a guy beside me, there's a guy in front of me. I was like, you know, I try to imagine that there's a guy, there's an international celebrity in front of me, and I am, speaking my lines. So just in case that when he actually comes in, I won't be able to say any words because I recited the words, but I didn't practice or I didn't put myself into that imagination that I will be sitting next to an international star. celebrity. So, so actually imagine that he is right there, and then I perform the line like he is right there. So that's how I practiced again and again so that I made sure that I won't be speechless when he is actually in front of me, like very near. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I mean he is very cooperative after the Chinese calligraphy part. So I did every preparation again and again on the airplane and also on the taxi. I've been practicing all the time, again and again. I forced myself to practice when I woke up and before I sleep. So I'm very familiar with the procedures and also the lines so that when he actually came in, I could go with the lines very smoothly and very, naturally because I practiced it for at least 100 times. So, um, and he is very humorous and he makes lots of jokes. And some of them I wasn't able to catch them, but most of them I was able to catch them. He's very funny and he tells jokes all the time. Um, so I must be focused and I must react to his words, just in case I will be overwhelmed by his jokes or his words. So I need to react quickly, and then um, I think, and also the part that I was supposed to teach him writing the calligraphy. I think we're gonna upload that interview uh, as soon as possible. We got the permission of the crew that we're able to send that. We're able to upload that, so I think we can upload that as soon as possible, and you guys can see how the interview was and how wonderful the experience was. Oh, glad to be back. Welcome, Heather. I was just talking about my interview experience with Tracy McGrady from Houston Rocket, and he, like I said, I worried most that when he actually sit right in front of me, I won't be able to, uh, you know, I won't be able to say anything. I thought I might be overwhelmed. So when I was practicing my lines, I was actually imagining that he is in front of me. I was looking at him. I practice by looking forward. Imagine that he is right here. So like that for like more than 100 times. So just to make sure that I make no mistakes during the process. Although there are many, surprising parts that he gave us because he tells a lot of jokes. He is very funny and humorous. So I need to be reactive. Yeah, we're gonna upload the interview, son of the interview, here, and also I think I have sent that in our Red Notebook group, and also our Hello Talk group. I have sent a video file into our groups, so you can check it out. I think maybe you can find that. So yeah, I was practicing the lines, imagining he is right in front of me, just in case that when he's right here, I will be overwhelmed. I won't be able to say anything. I was shocked. I will be shocked. I was, very afraid that I would be like that. And yeah. And also, like I said, we were so worried that he won't be able to finish the Chinese calligraphy because that was very difficult. That is very difficult. So I imagine many scenarios that's gonna happen. Like if he can't finish, I will finish for him. I will finish the calligraphy for him. We had that imaginations before. We were so worried about that he won't be able to finish the calligraphy. But I think I was trying to, during the interview, I tried before the interview, I prepared all kinds of lines to, compliment him, to praise him, and to help him, and all the instruction that needed in the calligraphy session. So it was like I prepared everything. And during the process, when he was actually doing the Chinese calligraphy, I was right beside him so I could instruct him, teach him, and tell him where to write, how to write, and what to write. So that I was there making sure that he will be able to finish the calligraphy. Those two Chinese characters, which are pretty difficult. And to my surprise, his hand is very steady. I believe that's because of his years of training. Is able to control his strength so well. You know, when he writes the Chinese characters with Chinese calligraphy, it's so steady, so smooth. It writes all the way to the end. So that is definitely a great surprise for me. Um, so he was very happy about that. As you can see, he was dancing in the interview because he was happy that he finished the calligraphy well. And I was there beside him, praising him all the time, say good words about his work all the time. So he was quite, excited and interested and happy about the work. And that makes the latter part, the latter parts more smoother and more excited. Was able to share so much of his experience. And I've tried to imitate his gesture when he was playing against San Antonio Spurs. Um, 35 seconds, 13 points in 35 seconds. So I imitate his gesture. He looked at the camera, he turned his head a little bit, he raised his hand, and he said in his heart, it was not over. And at that time, he smiled very shyly. If you pay attention to the video clip that I have sent into the group, he smiled so shyly. After I say that, I was like, okay, so that's definitely something that made him laugh. Interesting. So yeah, I'm very satisfied that he could recognize my imitation of him when he was playing against San Antonio Spurs. We called it Maddie moment, Mike McGrady moment, and also we prepared many um, questions to ask him, and he answered them so well. I mean, I was trying to let him to say more, and he said much more. And then I expressed myself sincerely. I said it was like a dream coming true, and he said, "Thank you, brother." And like Sammy said, I was like starstruck. He said, my childhood idol from 20 years ago said, "Thank you, brother." I don't think he will say brother to any host. So I was like starstruck, and I was so excited about that. I'm so happy to be recognized by my idol, Tracy McGrady, because I think I must have said something that made him think that I'm worth being called brother, you know. So then at the end of the interview, I said, I wish to meet you again soon. Yeah, that's very wonderful. Just imagine, you know, I couldn't imagine that I would met an American international star. I still can feel that excitement even after like 3 days. I still remember that moment. Um, yeah, 20 or 25 years ago, I was a junior high school student. I was sitting in front of the TV watching Houston Rocket, watching Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady playing basketball. And back then, he is idol for many of us in China. And I just couldn't imagine that I could meet him in person and be called brother by him. But my father would be so proud if he can see this. I mean, because we've been watching his game. Because he was playing with Yao Ming. You know, Yao Ming is a great basketball player. He's the greatest, the most famous Chinese basketball player in China, and he made history for us. No one before or no one after can overshadow his achievement, Yao Ming's achievement. So we cared so much about Houston Rocket. We cared so much about Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady, uh, Alston, Swift, and Sean Battier, and Scola, and Francis, and all the and Matumbo, all those players who are in Houston Rockets. We're so familiar with almost every match, especially in the playoffs. So we've been watching a lot of Houston Rockets game 20 years ago, and 20 years later, I'm able to meet him, interviewed him, and made him happy, and made him call me brother. So yeah, I think that's all because I've been preparing this opportunity for my life. Yeah, I hope and I think he will be proud of me. Thank you for saying that. It's really warm for you to say that. Um, I think I'm not that type of guy who has all the opportunities because I come from a working class family. I don't have that many relationships. In China, that's very important. So I don't always get the chance that I'm supposed to have. Some chances are meant for me, but they were taken away because of relationship of some official or some, you know. So I was always and I am always working hard, getting prepared for all the opportunities to come. Just you must remember this February when TikTok was banned and I was there and read a book. I was, live streaming till 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. So I cherish opportunities so much because I have so few during the past 34 years. I'm able to do many things and I'm confident I'm going to succeed in many things, but those chances were taken away. Those chances weren't given to me. I was sad. I was angry. I was confused, but I never give up. Like I have prepared the interview lines for 100 times because I never give up. Once I have an opportunity, I just give my life to prepare that. I won't blow it. I will succeed by preparation. I must succeed because chances and opportunities are so few for me as a working class. So, um, yeah, so I was getting ready all the time. I was preparing all the time, like I did on February. In February, I live stream almost 6, 7 hours every day. At that time, I even risked my live streaming. At that time, I remembered, and then I, changed the time of my live stream. So when I see a chance, I'm just gonna grasp it and give everything I got. If I don't have a chance, like, I've been live streaming in English all the time. So I think that is a great opportunity for me to practice my spoken English and my reaction to all kinds of circumstances and help me with the forming of the sentences and the phrases so that I'm able to react during the interview because I've been practicing how to react to different situations to speak English uh, in different scenarios. Practice makes perfect. So I've been practicing like almost every day, right? For a long time. And then after almost half a year, I got this chance. So that's what I want to talk about. Because for us, I mean, for our normal people, chances are few. When we see a chance, we must get prepared. We must be prepared for all chances because all through our lives, I think we won't be given too many chances. There are only a handful of chances that are given to us as a working class. So I need to make sure that I'm always in my best condition, that I'm always ready for all kinds of chances and challenges so that I won't blow up those handful choices in my life. So I think maybe, um, yeah, if we still have a dream, we need to remember that as long as we keep practicing, keep getting prepared, one day the luck will be on our side. Yeah. So that's me. That's what I do. So I hope my experience will inspire more people because the road was very hard for me. You know, I was supposed to host, I was supposed to be in all kinds of activities, but at the end of the day, I was like replaced. The activity was canceled, stuff like that, because I don't have connections. I don't have relationship. I can't pull strings. So, um, yeah, I think you're perfect. I mean, it's only I think it's just about what goal do you have in life and what goal do you think that is the thing that you want to achieve. I mean, like how high, how far you want to go, and that need to be figured out. You know what I mean? You have to have a goal and then walking towards that goal one day at a time. And then eventually, I think you're able to reach that goal. Um, I think maybe for me, if I were you, maybe, I'm just saying, maybe I would be a boss of an institute, English institute, or the president of a school, or in international social influence would teach us English. I think these three choices are pretty good in the future. So what I'm trying to say is that we need to ask ourselves what our goal is, and then we have something to be prepared. If we don't know our goals in life, then we don't know what to prepare and how to prepare it, right? If we know exactly what our goal is, then we know exactly what should be prepared. Like for me, I crave for bigger platform, bigger stage. So I need to control my body shape. I need to do skincare. I need to practice my voice, my articulation, my pronunciation, my spoken English, and my logic and my reaction and everything so that I'm prepared. So, hi, welcome, Sally. I was talking about my interview experience with Tracy McGrady. Um, Yeah, and I was talking about just now, we need to locate that goal. We need to find that goal and pinpoint that goal on the wall and walk toward that goal every day so that we know what to prepare, how to prepare it, right? And one day, I believe every one of you guys will achieve your goal as long as you do it like me. Never give up, day by day. I think, hanging out with me or stay with me or stay with our live stream or hear me say things will help you figure out your goal. Welcome, Uditi. Um, I'm good at figuring my goals and also other people's goals. For me, I think I think for you, you want to help, you want to share, you want to teach. So a great teacher or a great president of a school might be a very practical goal or an international icon to like me to help, to teach, to share. Um, it takes time. You're not able to think of your goal in the nighttime. It takes years maybe to figure out what you need to do and what you want to do. For me, it's very simple. Find the things you love. Find the things you can do all the time and you don't get bored with it. That's the things you like. And if that thing is meaningful, is healthy, is valuable, then it's good. That's the second factor. The third factor is that, listen carefully. The first factor is that what you like is very important. What are the things that you do and you never get bored? Even though you get bored so much on one day and the tomorrow and the next day, you still want to do it a lot. So that's interest. And it should be healthy, valuable, meaningful. Like we can play games every day, we can watch short clips every day. But that's not healthy, that's not meaningful. So it has to be meaningful, valuable, and constructive. Thirdly, you have to be good at it. How to define talent? I think it's very simple. It's like some people they need to use so much strength to finish or to do one thing. But you can just do it easily within a shorter time than most of the people. Then I consider that as a talent. You see, if you can do one thing tremendously faster and better than other people with less effort, with less time, with less focus, then this is your talent. So, interest means follow your heart. Meaningful means that's something that's valuable. And talent means that gives you chances to succeed. Because if you don't have talent, you don't have efficiency. If you don't have efficiency, then it's very hard. So for me to figure out what I need to do, interest, value, talent. And another thing is that for me now, I must take artificial intelligence, AI, into consideration. So that thing should be not easily be taken by AI, be replaced by AI. So that thing can't or is not possible to taken be taken place or be replaced by AI. So that's the fourth factor that I take into consideration, AI. And the trend is also very important. So five factors to figure out your goal. That's my thought to share to you guys. Interest, value, talent, AI, and trend. So, taking these five factors into your consideration, think about it every day. And I believe within 3 years, you're going to figure out what your goal is. But, it's always good that you can have more cash, and more cash, more money can make your dream come true easier. So that's my logic. Hope it is helpful for you guys. Um, you're welcome. I'm glad to help. Thank you guys. Yeah, just helps with the likes, helps with a comment, and also the watching hours. We're, we're like 2,800 hours short, maybe. I don't know, but anyway, that's why I take this as my goal because I can't get tired of live streaming for 11 years. You know, I'll just keep doing it because I love it. I think during the live stream, I can meet friends with the same Miller frequency and idea, and we respect each other. Not like some friends in our daily life, they don't respect us. Even for me, you know, in my life, in my daily life, can you imagine? There are many good friends of mine. They don't respect me that much because it's their characteristics. They value themselves more than they value other people. So it's very, very normal, right? Very normal. So that's why I like live stream because it gathers the nice people together because there are so many people who are not very cool. Like today, this friend asked me to contact him after my live stream, Chinese live stream, and I contact him and he said he's still at home. Is 50 kilometers away from me. I said, if you want to ask me out and you're still 50 kilometers away, what's the point? Do you really want to hang out with me or what? So he's like he's fishing. If you want, then I'll go to blah, 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 blah. But that's not. If you want to come, then you should be here. You should be on your way, right? If you don't want to come, you let me know beforehand, right? So there are many people who don't value promises, who don't honor their words, you know. So that's why I love the live stream so much. It's like a parallel universe where all the beautiful things happening happen, beautiful things happen, you know. Because sometimes the real life, the daily life, it's so not so unsatisfying. Yeah, you should do that. Let me tell you, it's very simple. I can see through his mind. He thought of me, and he thought that he didn't have any arrangement today. So he thought, well, I I want to he thought I want to ask my friend out, but he just thought about it. He didn't decide a time and a place. And and he yeah, when I asked him, "Are you near me?" Oh, there's a word for that. We call it flake. It's like, oh, thank you, Bonita. So it means someone, how to say that? It's a very strange, it's a very interesting thing that they are free, so they want to hang out and they think of you, and they don't actually decide a place and a time. And then when you actually ask them when and where, and they're not so interested in meeting you, it's like I can hang out with you and I cannot I can choose, right? If you want to hang out with me, I will hang out with you. If you don't want to hang out with me, I don't want to hang out with you. So if you want to hang out with me, you let me know the time and the place, right? You know that? It's not like when I ask you and you said and that person said, "Well, I'm 50 kilometers away." Then what's the point, you know? So, yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. He said he want to hang out with me after my Chinese live stream. So I said I will contact you after my Chinese live stream. And after my Chinese live stream, I contacted him. I contacted him, and he said I'm 50 kilometers away. So he said he want to hang out with me after my Chinese live stream, but right after my Chinese live stream, he's 50 kilometers away. So that's something I was, I think that's how to say that. Yeah, I think if you said you want to hang out with me after my live stream, then either you decide when and where before my Chinese live stream, or he should be on his way to my place while I'm live streaming so that after my Chinese live stream, he will be around me, at least within 5 kilometers. You know, that's what I think that should be done. Right? Either you decide the time and place before the live stream if you ask someone out, or when someone is about to off work, you should be near him, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you don't want to be near me, if you want me to be near you, which means after my Chinese live stream, I will take a taxi for for an hour and a half to go to his place. You should let me know beforehand, right? You shouldn't let me decide whether I'm going 50 kilometers to his place after my live stream, you know? So he leaves everything unknown. So I think I wasn't right about one thing because I thought I know he lives 50 kilometers from me. So I know he's very far from me. So I guess if he really wanted to ask me out, he should be near me, like he was doing some work near me. That's why he asked. Otherwise, why should he ask me out if he's 50 kilometers away? And he didn't arrange a time and a place. So, what I'm trying to say is that even though we have many friends in our daily lives, but some things are very strange, you know? And so, so does that call flake? I can check it out later on TikTok. It sounds like he want to use for something. Yeah, maybe. I think I think he's just bored and he wants to hang out with me, but also he think it's fine that he don't hang out with me. So I mean, if you want to hang out with me, just let me know time and place and I'll be there. I'm that simple. You know? um, yeah, I think people should honor their words. It's like if you let somebody know that you would come today or you would visit today or you would, be here today, but at the end of the day, you won't be here, that's not cool. I think um, for text returning, it depends on whether that guy is really busy. I mean, no matter how busy that guy is, there will be a time that he or she is able to reply your message. If I don't reply text, something serious wrong with me. After my be coughing a lot right now. I mean, it's like you're trying to exchange an energy, but there's no energy coming back. Like I know this feeling because it's like when I'm live streaming and there are more than 100 people in my live streams and they don't say anything. It's super quiet. Just imagine sometimes during my Chinese live stream, there are more than 100 people in my live stream. Only like two or three people are saying things. Other people are just dead quiet. And sometimes, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, nothing comes back. It's like you're talking to a void, and that void drains your every bit of power and energy, you know? If you text someone that person doesn't text you back for a long time, ever, I think that's similar with the feeling that I'm live streaming to hundreds of people who don't react. It's like talking to a void and the void draining every bit of my power and energy. And you just crave for something returning from that void, but nothing comes back. And that's very deadly suffering. Yeah, I need you there. I mean, I have many sponsors and Chinese live streams. If they're here, they will definitely comment stuff and they will definitely react. They will get definitely interact with me. But if they're not there, hundreds of people there just they're dead quiet. And that's a nightmare. But I'm used to that. I just continue performing. Well, if you want to listen to my performance, then you just stay there, right? And I don't owe you anything because I'm performing. So I have peace with myself. If hundreds of people are in my live stream and they don't react, I think because um, most of my fans are over 35 and they're female and, China, Japan, Korean were so shy, especially Japan and China. I think Koreans are pretty outgoing. Chinese and Japanese were so shy compared to any countries in the world, I think. I think Thai and Indians are pretty outgoing, and people from, I think maybe Vietnamese are a little bit shy. I don't know. Philippines, they're pretty outgoing. Chinese are definitely very introvert. So you put 100 people in a Chinese live stream, they might be all quiet. But you put 5 international friends in a live stream, and we'll be chatting endlessly. I remember one time when I was in college, I throw a party, and most of the people who were attending the party are Chinese. Only a few foreigners in our party, and Chinese been asked us what are the games that we're going to play, and what are the activities we're going to have, and are there going to be any competitions, stuff like that, you know? So for Chinese party, you have to plan the procedures, plan the activities, plan all the scenarios, and you need to have performances to just make everyone excited. But there's a saying here: if you want to throw a party for foreigners in China, you don't have to prepare any plans, any activities. Just prepare some cocktails, and they will be all excited and having fun. So just imagine a party with 50 Chinese guy. If you don't have activities, they will be standing there very awkwardly, don't know what to do at all. But just imagine in China, you put 50 foreigners in a room and just offer them with some cocktails, and they'll be very excited. Just imagine, it's true. So whenever I throw a party for Chinese, I will prepare all kinds of activities and competitions so that they won't be bored, they won't be awkward, they won't be just standing there like a column. Some people would just stand there throughout the party. I never said a word. That's true. So, oh, when I throw a party for Chinese people, and especially my birthday parties, the people who are attending to my Chinese party are all Chinese, you know. So I need to have some wingmans walking through the groups. So they bring topics and then bring dynamics to the party. Now I often I often ask my friends to do that work for me. They will walk around the party, you know, they will bring up topics, they will start a topic, they will, you know, give the vibe to a party. So I if I throw a Chinese party uh, with all Chinese, I will find some people to help me with the vibe, with the atmosphere. That's a necessity. Otherwise, if you put 30, 40 Chinese together in a party, if you don't have those people helping you with the vibe, with the topics, with the fun, they will be so, you know, quiet and speechless, just standing there. Yeah, sometimes it's nice, but sometimes it's not. It depends. Yeah, that's thank you very much for doing that. I mean, I don't blame anyone, and I don't have negative feelings about anyone. I think that's cultural, and also I'm just describing a phenomenon. I'm not, you know, specifically talking about anyone. I'm talking about a phenomenon when no one speaks in a live stream, yet there are hundreds of people in the live stream. So I was trying to do a metaphor to compare this situation with that situation of Bonitas. people don't reply, right? Yeah, I would definitely travel around after I take care of my mother. Uh, I don't, I mean, if I say something, I will honor my words. So if I said I'm going to go, as long as we're in touch, I'm going. So it's just now I don't have the, I need to stay with my mother a lot of times and I need to go to the hospital with her and to take care of her. So I won't be able to travel a lot for a long time, even a week. I can go short business trips, but not I can't be away for like more than a week, I guess. Yeah. So so just yeah, I think for me, yeah, maybe 2 years later, maybe 1 year later, maybe I'll be traveling around. I'll be live streaming everywhere. Yeah. And we were just talking about Sammy's goal. I think, yeah, you can definitely think about that with that five elements: interest, value, talent, AI, and trend. And you can think of a goal. Parties either play with a house cat or interact with a group of people I never met. Yeah, I think that's a pretty typical party interaction. Just imagine if you put 50 Chinese people in a room in a party, if no one brings up a topic, it would be so awkward. It would just, stand there or sit there. It would be, they would be looking at their cell phones, you know. My best friend Louis will be up till 5 a.m. Sometimes I'm on my phone, then I will interact with everyone. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not um, talking about a certain person. I'm talking about a phenomena when the message you out the message you put out doesn't have a return message, and that would be a pretty sufferable experience, I guess. So we're gonna upload our interview recording soon so that you guys can enjoy. Liquid courage. I mean, it depends. Yeah, because you're an I person, right? I person talks to the people they want to talk to, and they will be silent all the time to the people they don't want to talk to. I like to play beer pong. Is that a game during the party? Questions are usually what do you do? Do you know the host? I mean, at least you're saying something. You know, if we were invited to a party, there is a question that we will ask all the time. Do we know someone in that party? If I don't know anyone of that party, I won't go. So that's like a very typical thing. That's very typical. For me, it's very simple. If it is a party for fun, then if I don't know anyone of that party, I won't go to that party, personally speaking. But if it is a business party, then I will go because that's for business purpose. So it depends. Anyway, I think on average we're very introvert, especially Japanese and Chinese. We're so introvert. I think, yeah, just different. And in China, the older you get, the quieter you get. It's typical. Oh, I don't even realize how long I've been doing this live stream. When did I start? I hope everyone is having a good time today here in the live stream. We've been talking about many things. Pong, also known as Beirut, is a drinking game in which players throw a ping pong ball across the table with the intent of landing the ball in a cup of beer on the other hand. We're good at ping pong, you know. But I mean, I play a lot, but I'm not a professional ping pong player. I do know how it works, ping pong ball. Yeah, that would be fun. We're gonna play that for sure when we meet. I mean, if possible, we can organize a party in China. Maybe all of you guys can come here, or later in the future. I mean, if all of you guys would settle a time and a place in China, then I'm able to go there to have a party. But if we settle the time and place, settle the place in in US or in India, then I won't be able to go. I think within 2 months, 2 years. So I mean, if possible, maybe I'm just saying maybe we can throw a party in China in my city, for example, during Spring Festival, right? um. Oh, I need to send an email to Katie from the UK. He will come to Hangzhou, my city, in September. So if she needs my help, I'm gonna help her. I'm afraid I'm going to forget it, so I need to send it. um, forget things easily, so I need to finish this. Okay, welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you guys. Welcome, Sia. So, yeah, I was saying that maybe you guys can come to China together. I'm just saying maybe. Thank you. Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say is that um, maybe we can meet up in China, or maybe we can meet up somewhere in the future. I have to take care of my mother first. Yeah. Planning a girls' trip to China the other day. I'll definitely throw a great party here in China in Hangzhou, and I will invite my friends to come. I'm looking forward to it. Are train rides bad? The high speed? I think the high speed train in China are very convenient. They're very fast, very broad, very comfortable. It's a little expensive, but it's pretty convenient. But sometimes it's more expensive than the plane tickets. Yeah, I need to help with my mother first, and when her cancer is cured, well, when her cancer is cured, then I might have the time to travel around for some time. So for me, I won't be able to travel around because of my mother. So I hope, if possible, we can arrange a party here in China as our first gathering. I'm just a maybe because I know it's a long trip, it's expensive, so it's just a suggestion. Yeah, I take planes more than high speed train because sometimes planes are cheaper and they're quicker. But train, some people they like taking trains because they won't be delayed. Trains don't delay, but planes sometimes they will be delayed. So many people, if they want to arrive on time, they they're gonna take the train. Yeah, this is a very special time for me, so I need to spend more time taking care of her, making her happy. It's not my time right now. It's her time. So talking about parties, I think we can arrange a party in my city if possible. As you can see, Tracy McGrady likes Hangzhou as well. He mentioned Hangzhou. Remember? He likes Hangzhou. He likes my city. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe someday when when everything is prepared. Habibi, come to India. Trains are most late. Yeah, for me, I think I go to India. I think it's not very difficult for me to go to India. The thing is that I can't be away from my mother for a long time. That's the thing. It's not the distance. It's I need to stay with my mother right now. Yeah, because she's the only one I have now. And she is 70. She's 70. So, yeah. So I'm kind of fixed. I am kind of, nailed to my city. I won't be able to move a lot. I won't be able to away for a long time. Yeah, I think after everything, after me and my mother have a great memory together, and then I'll be traveling around. Um, oh, it's almost 1 a.m. Train from Chengdu to Beijing for a work trip. High speed, but sounded exhausting. Yeah, because I think it would take like 5 hours or 6 hours, like sitting there on the train for 6 hours. So that's why I prefer a plane. As long as, in order not to just sit there for a long time. Okay, so I guess I have to get ready to end the live stream because it's pretty late. And we had a great moment today. Lots of surprises of our conversation. Lots of surprising conversation that we have today. Magical conversations that we had today. Fruitful conversations and lots of expectations. Yeah, we did, but now due to chemotherapy, she doesn't have appetite anymore. She throws up all the time. So I was very happy that I did take her around to eat delicious food before she is not able to eat. So I was glad that I did that. Yeah, she she will be cured. It's just the process of chemo. He she is throwing up a lot. She doesn't have appetite. So I'm glad that before everything I was able to take her around to eat delicious food, to create mutual memories, beautiful memories. Okay, so that's pretty much for today. Thank you for your guys' support. Oh, I have contact a Chinese Mandarin teaching institute. I posted on my Hello Talk, or if you can just reach out to me. I mean, if you want to learn Chinese Mandarin, I would be glad to introduce that institute to you guys. It's a very professional institute, and they're very sincere, they're very hardworking. So if you need to learn Chinese Mandarin, you can talk to me, and I can give you the website. And I post that poster on my Hello Talk moments. You can check it out. There is a website, and you can check it out. Um, yeah, if you need. Yeah, I'm heading in. I mean, it's a process. It's a experience everyone is going through in the future. I'm just experiencing it a little bit earlier. So for me, my job is to take care of her, to make her happy, to create memories. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Cookylicious. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Bonita. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sia. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, um, no pressure. If you think it's expensive, then you don't enroll it. It's just an option to consider. I mean, it's just a recommendation. It's up to you guys. Okay, so I will. Yeah, that's an institute. Yeah, it's a definitely a curing, healing, warm conversation that we have today. Um, if I have strength, energy, I will live stream more on Hello Talk or here. So here, the thing is that the the new subscribers are not aware of our live stream, and on Hello Talk, the graphic quality is not good. But I'll travel around, like a bar singer. I'll go to this bar and go to that bar. I'll go to Hello Talk. I'll go here, um, to create memories of ours, right? Um, yeah, it's all about memories, valuable, beautiful, moving, curing, healing memories. It's all about experiences, then they become memories. And I cherish memories. Okay, so I have to go. It's very late. I'll be enjoying my day offs in the next 2 days. Yeah, it's a professional institute. So I'm sure they're going to help you with your Chinese proficiency. But if it's too expensive, don't push. I mean, no pressure. For me, I think if you really want to grasp a language, you need to learn seriously. Bar singer. And we're going to have a KTV, a singing activity, maybe on Christmas Day. I'll give you guys a notification. Yeah, we're gonna have a voice room on Hello Talk, a live stream of Hello Talk. We're gonna sing on Christmas. Okay. One. Good night. Oh, I think we should have a smaller group on Hello Talk, don't you think? Just just us. Then I think we're able to talk more that are not convenient in the group, in the big group. Mhm. So because I initiated it, I started it, so it's like it's not that weird, right? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. And our purpose is pure. We just so with this so that we can exchange more in our smaller group. Okay, so 再见，晚安，谢谢，谢谢大家，感谢大家的支持。Thank you for support. See ya next time. Miss you guys. I'll be missing you guys. Um, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, so see you. Stay in touch and stay healthy, stay happy. All right. I need to rest my eyes. Okay. Bye bye. Good night.